Captain, as always, Captain William and your Twitch streamer, Lima34567889. I am back here with with another live stream flight today. I'm sorry that I didn't start earlier because I was with my friend today, spending time with him, and I didn't have time to fly, and I also have other things to do. But we're gonna making one single flight today because today I don't have time for doing 3 flights because it's already late in my local time where I'm living. But we can do one flight. We're gonna fly from today. We are gonna fly. I can show you the route. We're gonna fly from Shaoshan Airport for China to Taipei. Taipei Songshan. Yeah. And in Taiwan, we're gonna fly from China to Taiwan, and this will be a 1 hour and 50 minutes flight. Ja.
Ja, mach nur, ich bin noch am Essen, ich bin noch ein bisschen.
Ja,
Mach nur, ich bin noch ein bisschen
auf
am
Stumm
Essen
schalten,
und
schnell.
chillen.
Nico.
Ah ja.
Ich höre dir mit Leuten.
Guck euch zu.
Nico? Sorry, my friend.
Ja, Verbindung wurde in die Lobby geschickt, alleine.
Musst du schnell kurz auf Stumm... Oder ich schreibe schnell Nachricht.
Ne, direkt in die Lobby ganz alleine.
Doch. Alles klar, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, sorry, that was my friend. So now then I have to send him. Yeah, just like I said, this will be a 1 hour and 50 minutes flight, no longer. We're gonna do today only one flight because, as I said, we are not able to do. I'm not able to do actually 2 or 3 flights because it's already late. So that will be a short stream today, a short flight, 1 hour, only one flight, 1 hour and 50 minutes, and then we're gonna see us on Monday maybe, or on Tuesday. Yeah. And yeah. All right. And yeah, we are just gonna go to start up the plane. We are in already on the runway because, as you mentioned yesterday when we was actually landing, actually today, yesterday when we were landing here on this airport doesn't have any parking stand, even doesn't have taxiways because I didn't update the airport. This is a default. This is a fault scenery problem, so that's why I was warping my aircraft. We was parking here on runway 04, and we start up from cold and dark and start up the plane. Let's go. Right, cargo door is open, main door is open, tail prop is set, ground power is set, wheel chocks are set. So yeah, actually wheel chock we doesn't need it, so wheel chocks can be go off. Parking brake is set, and we're gonna do here the safety check. Thrust levers idle. Parking brake set, condition levels is on idle, nose steering, and nose steering is brake is on, and oh yeah, yeah, the flaps is in 15 position. I have to turn it off after. We are going start up the external the battery. And I should go for, sorry, real-time live weather because I think it's already morning right now. Yeah, live weather. Yeah, it's getting already dusk in the morning. We are today the Mandarin airline, as you can see, and yeah, the flaps is in 15 position because the engine was running. I forgot to put the flaps up, And yeah. Anyway, so we are gonna start. Right, very one is running. External power can be go on, and then we can just also turn on the cabin lights, and dimmer brightness can be go on. Alright, we're gonna turn on navigation lights, and the emergency light can be armored. Fast and seatbelts can go on. No smoking can be go on. And wind shear, yeah, we just can turn it on, and the rest probe heaters and thing is off. Probe heaters and fuel pumps are off. Okay. We're waiting until the system is fully started up, and the system is started up. Cargo door, main door, tailprop ground service is set. Then we go to flight plan, and we're gonna import from OFP. Yeah, and here's a flight plan, Zulu Whiskey to Romeo Charlie Sierra Sierra. Alright, flight plan is loaded up and set, and we are just starting. Oh my goodness. We are starting from left to right. Alright, first of all, we're gonna check. Yeah, we're gonna do both thing out, and oxygen, crew oxygen needs to be go on. And then we're gonna do first of all, first thing always. Yeah, thrust lever is idle, parking brake set, no steering is cut off, and condition lever is come down, and flap should be off, and this is put it off, and parking brake set. That means the cockpit safety check is complete. I'm gonna check the oxygen one more time. Oxygen is tested, and also here oxygen test. Alright, oxygen test is done, and we are going to up and start from left to right. We're going to do here the fire test. Right. It's working. Fire test is left engine fire test is set. Then we're going to do the right engine test. We're going to fault. Working, and fire test number 2. And everything works. Okay. Then we're going to do here the cargo fire test. And cargo fire test also works. Perfect. And then we just gonna do for start from left to right. Alright, all day engine fire test we already did. Then yeah, we can also check if the security pin is in. Works, and then we're gonna start from left to right. This is checked, this is checked. Engine fire test we already did. Then flight controls, fold in the fold auto. FMS is should be no white lights. This is good. Spoilers, landing gear is down. And we can do here test. Cabin is okay. And then let me check. Service doors. Yeah, service door, we doesn't need it. Unlock cabin and cargo door is checked. And fuel pumps 1 and 2 is off. X feed, low pressure is normal. The hot valve is open. Hot valve is open. X feed is off, and all fuel pumps are off. And this is good. Cabin light is on. Dimmer brightness is brightness. Standby compass and stormy lights is off. Wipers are set off, both beside the position. Then we're going to do a cockpit voice recorder test. Hello, and it works. And cockpit voice recorder test is done. Cockpit voice recorder test is done. Then we go down here, AC buses, override, it should be in standby modus. It's off, normal, hostile set, and we're not off, TRU is off, battery 1 is on, emergency battery doesn't touch is off, and the main is also set. DC buses are set, battery select, emergency battery is a main, not emergency, BTC is set and is closed guard. DC generators, when DC generator full position, because yeah, the engine is not running and the external power is connected, and shield is off. Alright, then ignition is off and main ignition is off. Okay, prop breakers are off, that is good. Then we're gonna start here, navigation lights on, but the rest of the external lights is off. Yep, we'll go straight to the right side. Yeah, test view doesn't need reset, is good. This guard is closed. Blue hydraulic and green hydraulic pumps are low pressure because the engine is not running, and yeah, and we doesn't give already prop power. There's normal, it's in full position. AC buff is off at the moment. BTC is set here, I suppose, and then AC generator and AC generator 1 2 is also full because the engine is not running, and this is good. Have no pressure. Prop windshield I already activated, but the fault because we have no pressure because the engine is running, and prop heaters are off. Okay, then we're gonna skip down here. Anti-ice is all off. Yeah, and also here, yeah, everything is off. Okay, then and here is also fault, that is normal. Fasten seatbelt says no smoking is on, and the emergency light is armed. Then we go to the crew oxygen and air conditioning panel. Smoke test I already did, yeah. This is good. Smoke test, that is good. Crew oxygen is set. Exhaust is in fault. Auto. And they're gonna put manually on 12 o'clock position. Regulated, and then it's good. Okay. And the rest looks okay to me. And pocket fold off. Engine 1 2 bleed on full position. Both on full position and off, and that's perfect. Okay, off. And the overhead panel cross check is complete. So then we're gonna skip down to the control panel. FM1 is FMS1, FM1 and FM2 must be set. Left of FM1, right on FM2. That is good. And we check here that flight director is on. Flight director 2 is on. And the rest is off. No heading, off or anything. No flight. Autopilot switch selector is alive here. And then we're gonna check that the captain's switch is on the left side. And that is good. Okay. Then we're gonna skip down here to the flight display. No air indicator speed, no ground speed, no vertical speed, no altitude, and no airspeed altitude in the first officer 2. Air indicator speed, and here we're gonna do here on nav. No air indicator speed, no ground speed. No ground speed, no vertical speed, no altitude. Good. Then we're gonna skip down here to the ICOS display. The engine power, takeoff power is 0. Engine temperature is 18 degrees. That is because the engine was before running, so it needs to be timed to cool complete down. But it's normal 18 degrees Celsius, like the outside temperature. This is good. And then we're gonna skip here. Check that the trim is 0. The rudder trim is also neutral, and flaps is in the 15 position. But we're gonna put that off very shortly. And I can try to. I gotta turn on the aux pumps, and then we're gonna. Yeah, now it works. Ah, okay. Right. You're just gonna turn it off 0 very quickly. Right. Then we are going to go to system one more time. Then NH1 is NH1 is 0, NL is 0, Oil pressure is 0. Oil temperature is 16, that is good, and fuel temperature is 27, is good. Speed off, and yeah, the fuel pressure is 0 here, also either. We have 2,490 kilograms, 2,490 kilograms, and that is checked. 7, we're gonna check here. Then this section is checked. Booster off, PCR fault, and icing, and postage APM, we doesn't need it. And this is good. Orbital ingenuity, we doesn't need to touch these buttons, and that is good. So the next thing what we're gonna do here is to check here the voltage. If the voltage is high enough. On the external power, yeah, we have 28 voltage here, 28 DCV voltage, and the rest is good. You also can check the batteries have enough power, and also the rest looks okay. Wonderful. Then we can skip back to here, and the rest looks okay. It is normal. Brake echo, hydraulic is off. This is all good, and that is correctly set. We are going to the right side. Also make sure that the emergency buttons are not pressed. Data buses are in guard position. Prop, feed pump, emergency prop, and engine. All the emergency engine control switches is on guard position, and the weight on wheels is also in guard position, and that is good. So we doesn't touch this remote. This is only for emergency. Just can close. Okay, that is everything is set. Okay, then that is good. So we're gonna continue here with the system one more time. All right. Okay. Cargo door is open. Cargo door is open. Main door is open, and the rest of the doors are closed. Where packs are full position, and that is normal. Then we can click another one. We have external power feeds the batteries and buses with electricity. That is good. And yeah, we see that the hydraulic is off. That is normal. And yeah, the rest looks okay. Good. We already checked that. The system check is complete. And then we are skipping down here. A cockpit safety check is complete, except that the flaps are not off because the engine was before running. And I forgot to switch the flaps in off position, and without hydraulic the flaps doesn't move. So after we turn on the hydraulic, we will switch the flaps to 0 position again. Alright, then we come down here to the radio panel section. We're gonna make sure that VFR1 is on. Then we're gonna do for passenger and cabin. Passenger cabin is set on. And init and PA is on, VFR, and the rest is off. It doesn't need it. And cabin lighting is checked set. The rest is checked and set, and then we're gonna switch down to the first officer VFR set, and the rest we doesn't need it here. So fluid light. We can also set ground control on if we want it, but yeah, in this case ground control is not needed, so we just can turn it off. And the rest looks okay. Alright, and then we checked that the trim, the rudder trim and pitch trim is set in neutral position, and that is good. Okay, then we are completely done here. So the cross check is complete, and then we are ready to load the fly plan in. And the good thing is I found out how you can load the fly plan directly, not that you have to put manually. So first important thing is that we check here that the flight plan is compared with the OFP correctly. So correctly, okay, we can check. Okay, Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey 04, then Saput 8 Zulu Delta departure, Saput Victor 36 Tipon Alpha 870 X Lima November. Yeah, this is everything looks good here. So yeah, this is the flight plan, and then we are just the only thing what we have to do is set flight plan. And then the flight plan is directly loaded up into the Msfs. That is good. That saves a lot of time, you know. because also real pilot does that. You know, they no, it's not real pilot. They almost never do manually. You also can do manually, but most of the pilot does load the flight plan directly in order to save time. But the thing what we can do is go to um, route Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey. Let me check. It takes a while until. Yeah, I'm gonna set here Mike. Mike Papa Alpha. We are the not Mike Mike Delta Alpha. Sorry, Mike Delta Alpha. Gonna clear this Mike Delta Alpha, and then we're gonna set 355. This is what we want, and now it's correctly. Flight number is Mandarin Airline 355. We're gonna fly from Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey to Romeo Charlie Sierra Sierra. Romeo Charlie Sierra Sierra. That is correct. Zulu Golf direct. Now we can check here the flight plan. Flight plan. So we checked here. We're gonna check if the things are correctly set up. Sabut Victor 36 Tepon Alpha 70. Alpha 70 X Lima November, all X Lima November Whiskey 547, then Juliet November Juliet, and we're gonna click on next, then comes Hotel Lima Golf, and then the rest departure route and arrival route we have to set manually. We go here to flight plan one more time, and then we're gonna set here departure runway will be 4, and we're gonna take off via the sub 8 Zulu Delta. Sub 8 Zulu Delta, that is our transition route, and then we're gonna say Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey. Okay, Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey from Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey runway 4 via the sub 8 Zulu Delta at departure, and then we're gonna enter that, and now we have the departure route. And also here I will say arrival will be the Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo arrival. But first he wants us to know ILS. I think we go for ILS 10. Yeah, ILS 10. Let me check here that I get the correct ILS. Now we can use Zulu or Yankee. I'm gonna switch for a short time the camera off. Alright. Because I have to open my Navigraph chart. Sorry guys, it takes a little bit longer. I have to turn on the sim brief. and I need to find approach. So our race is suddenly. Yeah, we're gonna take Zulu, ILS 10 Zulu. We're gonna take, and our arrival will be the Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo. Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo. Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo. That will be our transition via Zondli. Via Zondli transition. Via Zondli. Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo. One more time check. Okay, Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo. And then via Zondli arrival. Zondli transition. Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo. For transition no, but we're via Zondli, and then ILS 10 Zulu execute that, and then it's enter it. So the flight plan is there, so we have only one flight plan is continuity that we can just close. And then we're gonna check here. Where is it? June, November, the Hotel Lima Golf. Yeah, that is good. And then is the flight plan continuity is discontinuity is deleted, and then it's good. Alright, then we are good here. Okay, and we can just check the flight plan, and now we are good. Okay. Alright, sorry. Now we gotta check here the route one more time very quickly. Okay, first waypoint is Delta Dare 04, Delta Romeo 04. Delta Romeo 04 is the first waypoint, and then comes Oscar Whiskey 565 at Saput. Oscar Whiskey 565 at Saput. At Saput, yep. And then after Saput comes Tepon and X Lima November. X-ray Lima November. Perfect. And after X-ray Lima November, the next waypoint will be Juliet November Juliet. Juliet November Juliet and Hotel Lima Golf. November Juliet and Hotel Lima Golf, yep. And then after Hotel Lima Golf comes top of 10 center comes Zondli. And now we have to open after Zondli. Zondli comes direct to Tazan. Zondli direct to Tazan. And then after Tazan after Tazan. After Tazan comes Foxer 10. Here, Foxer 10, Foxer 10. Yeah, and then after Foxer 10 comes the runway. Oh, plane comes to runway, I have to zoom it out a little bit. After the runway, missed approach. Mr. Climb on heading 097. 097 until Delta 3.2 out. Let it go. Then turn left direct to Lu. Alright, okay, Lu. Be climb to 5000 and hold. Unable approach. If I wanted to reach 5000, although then advise ATC rate for vectors. Climb on heading 909. Okay. Yeah, which is this? To Lu, and then we have to hold. Yeah, this is a very easy approach. Okay. So fly runway heading, and then I'm gonna make a left turn to Lu and hold 5000 for miss approach. All right. So that means the flight plan is set done, and now we just can alright, Zulu Golf is, and then we can do here the Navigraph check if everything is correctly set up. Oh no, this is... he didn't load the SID in. Okay, sub 8 Zulu Delta. Which is this one. I didn't know why he didn't load that in. Sub 8 Zulu Delta, yeah, sub 8 Zulu Delta. Zulu Delta, so we are gonna climbing 044 to Oscar Whiskey 565. Delta there. I don't find it. Ah, okay, it's there. Okay, there 045. And then comes the first waypoint is Oscar Whiskey 565, which is this one. Oscar Whiskey 565, and then comes Saput. And that is good, so we have no speed restriction on that. Alright, this is good, and then we're gonna skip forward until we found Hotel Lima Golf. Okay, we have the Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo departure. Olung Echo Hotel Lima Golf 1 Echo. Okay, 1 Echo Hotel Lima Golf. Okay. Hotel Lima Golf, and then Sonli, and that's it. Actually, pretty easy. Sonli, and then the rest we know. Sonli. 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 Is it Sonli? Okay, that is very easy. Then from Sonli to Sonli, Tazan, Sonli, Tazan for Fox 10, and then comes Dilu. Right, okay. The flight plan is correctly checked up and loaded up. And we're gonna check if we have no flight plan continuity. Runway 04. No flight plan continuity. Alright, good. Right, and the flight plan is loaded up and completely checked, so we just can skip from here to once again to the system, and then we are done. And so what we're gonna do right now is go to check here performance in it. Position, no. Where we can go to progress. Next. Performance in it. So our cruising flight level is flight level 190, 8,000 feet. Our alternate is Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. Romeo Charlie Kilo and Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. We're gonna put the slash. Also flight level 190. Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel is our alternate. Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel is our alternate. Our cruising flight level. Okay, cruising flight level. One more time. Cruising flight level. Cruising altitude. Cruising flight level is flight level 190. Maximum cruise power. 3.0, and then our alternate is Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. Alternate is Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel at flight level 190. Okay, wait. We can just go here and go to here, and then we're gonna set the flight plan, set up fuel, set fuel, and set payload. So we need 2,000. 2000 block fuel will be 2,377, but I said 2,030, and the en route permits to 900. The zero fuel weight, it will be 19. The zero fuel weight, isn't cross weight. Passenger, we're gonna put 68 here. Oh, how many passengers we get actually today? 86. Oh, sorry. 86 passengers. And yeah, we're gonna try to be as alright, okay, 777. So we need to check for sure that we should have a ground weight of, yeah, maximum takeoff weight. Yeah, we're gonna put a little bit more extra of weight here. Maximum takeoff fuel. If you don't that. Yeah, actually we are in full boarded. And then fuel, we will have fuel, we should have, yeah, this is okay, 2,430, 2,430 fuel is good, and then we have a cross weight of 23,000 kilograms, so 23 tons. Empty weight. Passenger is 68, on 747, and that is good. All right. And then 2,430 is the 2,430 is the block fuel, and this is the thing. Okay, start loading. Okay. And we can close this. Gonna check here the thing, how much we have. Okay. Payload is 7,218 right now. Zero fuel weight is 20,570. The zero fuel weight is the fuel weight is 2,430, and the maximum takeoff weight is 23,000 kilogram. 23,000 kilogram, and that is give us a center of gravity of 29%. We're gonna do here zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight is 20.0, 20.5 tons. This is the zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight 20.5 tons. 20.5 tons is the zero fuel weight. The fuel is 240, and then the center of gravity is 29.1%. Trim to 0.9 up units. 29.1%, 0.9 up, and our ground weight is right now at the moment 23.0 tons, and that's it. Alright, our takeoff weight will be then taxi fuel 0. Yeah, 23 tons. Or okay, takeoff weight will be 23 tons, I would say. Takeoff weight will be also be 23.0 tons. Alright, okay, we already did that. Then is that is good. Okay, we just can set the trim, and then we just can go back to fly plan. So the plane is loaded up. Trim up is 7.9, and we can also check here. That we have alright. The plane is set, and then we're ready to go. Gonna check here. 20.5 is the zero fuel weight. 20.5 transclusive 500, transclusive 500 kilo. Its zero fuel weight is 2,430. 2,430, that is okay. We just can leave it there. And then our ground weight is right now 23.0 tons. That gives us a trim up to 29%. 29.1%. With a trim up to 0.9 units. 0.9 up to units. Alright, our reserve today will be our finish 438. 438 is the reserve. 438, and then we do it here, so we can go back here. 1010. Okay, and then we can check this later. And then we are just going to fly plan one more time. Sorry, fly plan. And let's check how he wants to climb. So here we're gonna say 170. Speed select 170. Enter that. Yeah, gonna climb 3.0 up. Speed 170. Return 170. 170. 170. 170. Next. Okay, progress is good. VNAV. Destination. We can put that later on. Destination and set temperature. We're gonna the temperature off, and then we're gonna put it later on. Previously. Alright, okay, this looks good to me. And yeah, that is the important thing. Tazan. At Tazan, it's only 5,000. And Tazan, we need to be at 3,200. Tazan 3,200. Now we can go for Tazan 160. Tazan 160 is the speed restriction. And return. Tazan 160, 3,200. And then here Foxtrot 10. We're gonna go for also 160. And then enter, return. Okay, Foxtrot 10, Foxtrot 10, 2070. And that is good, runway 2, and then we're gonna climb this approach to 5,000. Yeah, that is good. Alright, and yeah, we are just gonna do previously one more time. We're gonna check here all the things. Looking good, climbing looking 170. This is good, and then Tazan, we have to be at 6,000. Tazan we have to be at 3,200 at 160. Tazan 3,200, it's 160, and then comes Foxtrot 10. Foxtrot 10 we have to be at 270, weight 160, and then comes runway 10, 5,000. Alright, this is checked, so the next thing, I'm gonna check progress. If that is 313 miles, we have 313 miles. Yeah, 311, that is good. This is absolutely good. Okay. And that looks okay. And then what we can do is go to fly plan, and then performance. Yeah, we already checked that. Transition altitude here is 8,860. Let's go for 9,000. Transition altitude is 9,000. Okay. Zulu Golf departure runway, Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey 04. Runway length, we have a 4,000 meter long runway. I mean, 3,000. Sorry, we have 3,000, 10,499 feet long runway, so 3,200 meter long runway. And heading is 044. Transitional to 9,000, 130, 130, 170. Speed for known limitation runway. Okay, 130, 130, 170. And we also can check here the takeoff performance. ATR 72600 Microsoft Flight Simulator. Aircraft, I mean, so Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey 04, runway Memphis 499. We go for meter, 3,200 meter long runway. Kilograms is 23,000 kilogram, 23,000 kilogram. We're gonna take flaps 15, thrust TO, bleeds on auto, and anti-ice will be off. The wind is 0 with 70, and altimeter is, yeah, we just can set wet. It's dry actually, and it's good. 1018. Okay, ATR 72600. ATR 72600. Zulu Golf Oscar Whiskey 04, and 3,200 meter 04, and 3,200 meter long, kilograms. I don't know, 23,000 kilogram, please. Alright, 22,999. Flaps 50, and bleed auto, anti-ice off. 70, and then calculate. 70, heading 04. Condition 51. Runway conditioning is dry. Weight is 23.0 tons. Takeoff weight is 23.0 tons. 23.0 tons. Flaps 15. Thrust TO, bleeds auto, flex, ATM on, ATS off. Okay, flaps 15. Thrust TO. VR 130, 130, 160. Okay. Right, 130, 130, 160, 170 here. Okay, perfect. And then Zulu Golf Whiskey. And then this is good. Performance in it. We're gonna do one more time. We're gonna check here the thing. Cruising altitude is flight level 190. Long range cruise, and alternate is Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. Alternate is Romeo Charlie Kilo Hotel. Flight level 190. And the weight we already checked. 20.5 tons. 20.5 tons. 2,430, and the ground weight is set. Center of gravity is 29.1%, and trim up to 09 up. 09 up. Okay. All right, then return. And our reserve is, one more time, our reserve FINRES is 438, and that is also this is also good. And then we can just return, go to fly plan, and then we are good. Okay. Previous, next, fly plan. Yeah, cruising wind. We just can enter it. Cruising wind is 247 with 32. Slash. That is the cruising wind. Right, we're gonna check one more time here. Also, the top. This is top of climb wind. Top of climb wind. 247 with 32. 247 with 032. 247 with 32. It's the wind. Cruising wind, and cruising altitude flight of 190, and that is looking good. Approach, We're gonna do it later. Alright, then we already we checked everything here. So now then we just go for menu check, previous text check, parameters, flight plan is checked, the direct performance MC, so etc. Data progress is checked. Okay, then we are good here. So we just can close the door. We go to aircraft. We are just go main door closed, cargo door is closed. Tail prop, we're just gonna leave it on for a while. And then we just can entering here the beacon already. We're gonna turn on the fuel pumps. And now then, this is very important. We are going to system, and what we're gonna do here is to turn on the aux pump. We check, alright, aux pump is set, ready. Then we're gonna turn on the prop breakers, close that, and then we're just gonna turn on the starter A and B. And then we're gonna start engine number 2. Huh? Did I set run something wrong here? Not again, please. Right, I gotta set one more time off and on. And starter number 1 and 2A on. And nothing is working. That is strange. Ah, okay. Ah, I see why it doesn't work. Okay, we have to do the first, the final, maybe final cockpit preparation. Okay. I gotta turn that back off one more time. Okay, final cockpit preparation. Parking brakes set. Altimeter's always not set yet. Was a 1018. Of course. 1018, 306. Okay, altimeter is set. Also here should be set. Okay, that is good. And then also, yeah, here we can do it. And then, okay, altimeter is set. Landing elevation is checked and set. FMS com navigation. Oh yeah, of course it doesn't work. Altimeter FMS com nav speed. Com and nav. Oh yeah, we need to do that. Sorry. FMS com. Navigation VFR1. We're gonna set here 122.800. Enter that, and then here, and then we are going to nav. Or 8.9, 108, 100, oh no, sorry. 108, 108 decimal 90, 108 decimal 9. I'm gonna set that 108 decimal 9, and 108 decimal 9, 108 decimal 9, 108 decimal 9, 108 decimal 9. Okay. And then we go to severe lines. Transponder mode is on. It can be go. It can be go here. We're gonna do 2000. Sorry. 2000 and enter. And we're gonna tune on and ident. All right. Transponder, TCOS, transponder 1 is on and on, squawk 1000. Then we are going to XPDR. XPDR is on auto, and then we are just gonna leave it here. Okay. Nav. Above radar traffic is above, radar X-ray is set on. Alright, okay, then we're gonna do here the weather test. We're gonna set here navigation one more time, and then we're gonna do here VX radars on standby. We're gonna do weather test radar works, and then we can go back to standby, and then we say FMS com and nav is checked, fuel quantity is checked, fuel usage is checked. Oh yeah, reset. How I did that last time. I think we have to go to performance one more time. And the ground temperature right now, it is 16 degrees Celsius. 16 degrees Celsius. TSL auto, and should now take off dagger confirmed. We're gonna do here, and we're gonna do takeoff data confirmed. Takeoff data confirmed, and reset fuel usage, and then we are good. Okay, refuel usage is reset, and takeoff data is confirmed. 3170, and as I can see here, sulfur weight is 20.5 tons. Sulfur weight is sulfur weight is 2,456. 450. Ground weight is 23.0, and the reserve is 438. Takeoff center of gravity is 29.1. Yep. Takeoff is set for 29.1, and factor 0. Takeoff trim is for 9er. With the normalizer. I see. Okay, this is good. Now we can go back to navigation, and we're gonna enter and say engine fuel usage reset. Memo panel is checked. power management is on takeoff mode, and that says final cockpit preparation checklist complete before propeller start. CDL is on. Yeah, then we just can turn off, close here the cabin door. I mean the cockpit door. Okay, everything is closed. And then we just can say, oh yeah, we need to do the engine failure test. One goes up and then the other goes down, and when the engine now 1 out warning. Right, then we go full up both, and then engine number 2 out warning. Okay, works, and then that is also done. Before propeller rotation checklist. CDL is on. FMS takeoff data is confirmed. Trim set is set 0.9 units. Tail prop, oh yeah, it needs to be going board. Oh, that's why we couldn't start it. I see. My goodness. Okay, let's go to number 6. 3, tail prop goes on. Cargo doors, paint holder, cargo doors, wheel shocks, and then everything is set on. Okay. The tail prop is on board. Doors needs to be closed. 102, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, doors are closed. And we're gonna do the outside check very quickly. Right, looking good. And then here, we're gonna do the outs check. And everything looks good. So we are going back here and say doors and windows are closed. Seatbelt sign is on. And beacon is also on, needs to go on. Beacon goes on. And beacon light is on before propeller rotation speed. Checklist is done. And so what we can do here is we can start here one more time. We go to system and we start the aux pump. Aux pump is on. We see the radio lights. Go turn on the prop breakers, and then we're gonna start engine number 1 to feather. And engine number, I don't know why, but it should be going. I'm so stupid. So, and then we are just going to A and B, and then we're gonna start engine number 1, 2. I don't see it. I don't see why the... Yeah, I think there is a failure here that we have. Yeah, I get always a hydraulic system press loss, but did I forget something here? No, everything is there with how it needs to be. This is terrible. Alright, okay, it doesn't want to start. I don't know what the fuck is going on because there can be. Give me the system here. Alright, I'm gonna try to turn on the left engine. Nothing is moving. I gotta turn off one more time the that shouldn't be supposed to be happening because yeah, I know hydraulic system lost. This is normal. Why you always annoying me with this stupid information? Ah, okay. Maybe it can be that the plane has a damage. Wait, I hear you have to always check if the plane has a damage. We should have, because I follow the correct procedure. I hear, as we can see here, the fuel is under low. It is a problem here. I go check here for repair. Options. Wait, let me check. Maintenance. Reset. Now I'm gonna check if it works. It should be working right now. Let me check. Alright, okay, we are starting. I'm gonna turn on the aux pump. Let me check one more time if everything is clear. I'm gonna turn off the X feed so we have no white lights except the probe heaters, and the rest is good. So that means that is good. So let me check one more time here. I'm gonna turn on the hydraulic aux pump, and then we are just gonna go for A, B, and start engine number 1, 2. It's crazy, nothing is moving because NH3 should be go to 10%, but nothing is moving. Alright. What is happening when I turn off right now the hydraulic? Then the flight plan is completely deleted. Okay. Yeah, something terrible is wrong. You know what? I'm gonna put that in hotel mode because guys, give me some second. I have find a solution. It's every time the same shitty thing with the ATR. I don't know why. The fuck going on? You know, it's so freaking annoying. It has something to do with because of the flaps. Yeah. I think it has something to do with the flaps. Let's check if I can set TRU on. Not TRU. Let's go for. Solver is open. We need to have. Do we? I don't. Do I don't have here an. I know actually why. It's because of the... That's the fucking problems. It is because the as we can see outside, the stupid thing is because the flaps are out, and when the flaps are out, the engine doesn't can I don't know. Yeah, maybe external power. Let me check. Maybe I can turn a... Oh no. The flap should be going away. Hold on a second. Nope. The problem is the flaps doesn't want to go in. This is absolutely terrible. Air bleed can go in right now. Right, I gotta turn on one more time the Adra. Hold on a second, just... Yeah, the flaps are in... You know what? I know it has something to do with the flaps, so in that case we're gonna make hotel mode. Because, guys, I starting getting annoyed. Fucking scheiße, man. In een schießtrek, man. In een scheißbox, man. Guys, makes me so fucking angry, eh? Yeah, it's because they're stupid. It is a fucking bug, you know? It's a fucking bug. But now it works. It's the stupid, you know, when the plane has the flaps out, it doesn't can get it in. It makes me so, it's so stupid, man. This is absolutely stupid. It makes me angry because it's very unusual. I turn on the emergency stupid hydraulic pressure in order to put the flaps in, in order when the flaps are out, it doesn't can start the engine. It is so fucking stupid dumb. The create. This is the only thing I don't like about this creator. They don't think, you know, the plane is absolutely perfectly fine. But they don't, in the hydraulic, when I put here the external power for the hydraulic power, you can see here, emergency brake, spoiler and flaps. This means when the pressure is here on power, now it's low pressure, I doesn't can move the spoilers. But when I put the external power for the hydraulic pressure on, this light was extinguished. And that means I can move, you can move the spoilers normally. But in that case, it's a bug. It doesn't work. It's so... But anyway, now the spoilers is in neutral position. Yeah, before... Okay, we have... Okay, now I have to check if one more time if the fly plan is not deleted. Okay, so the Golf... Sunday Hotel Towson. Okay, we already... Okay, everything is here. Oh, sorry, this is this kind of thing what makes me always not enjoying flying, you know, when I have this stupid box. Alright, okay, we go one more time, step by step through the fly plan, because it could be, okay, so the Golf was going to be heat, and 9,000, 170 performance in it, and 109 long range, okay, this is looking good, weight is also good. Alright, so return, we're gonna once again performance. We're gonna click one more time performance. The wind is also still okay. Performance in it is performance in it is let me check here. Approach we doesn't need to set. And performance in it is checked. Okay, weight is good. Fly plan is good. VNAV is checked, as I mentioned. Okay, check previous next premise plan direct. Alright, progress is checked. One more time progress. Yeah, 311 is our cruising distance, 330 we have. So I'm gonna through one more time to the right, engine is not running yet. Takeoff is not here, so the thing is, now we can just turn off the go one more time off position. We just can turn off the tail prop can go off, and ground power can be go off, and the wheel chocks also can be go off because parking brakes are set. And then we are just gonna go for gonna make sure that we have no white lights here. Alright. Except the run button here. Okay, we're gonna turn on the fuel pumps, left and right. Okay, looking good. Off light is on, then we can turn off beacon light is on, logo light is on. Beacon light is on, navigation light is on, logo lights on, beacon lights on, but strobe lights, taxi lights, and landing lights are off. This is good. And windshield can be go on, and the rest looking good. Okay, let's start it up the engine. Okay, prefer propeller rotation start. CDLs is set. FMS takeoff is confirmed. Trims set. Tail prop is on board. Doors are closed right now. Alright, okay. seatbelt sign is also on, and beacon is good. Beacon is on. Before start engine check is complete. Now we can start the engine. All right. So I have to not forget the thing, and then we are starting. Off, and then you're gonna move that to auto. Okay. Ah, okay, I see. It doesn't work. All right. Sorry guys, I have to forget to how it works. I hate this fucking plane. We're gonna send it to the brake window. Ah, das ist so eine Dreckssequenz, Mann. Ah, okay. Ja, ich glaube, ich habe es wieder herausgefunden, was der Scheiß ist. Alright, guys. I am back here, so I found out it is always so unusual with that stupid starting sequence. So, yeah, I should go to put the aux pump. Always, why you put the aux pump? This plane, I don't know. The creator on this plane is so unusual, unnecessary, complicated. Then and you're gonna turn it off, and then you just can go for auto. Now, yeah, that was the sequence. Alright, and one is starting. Alright, we want to turn it stabilized. Alright, 3170 stabilized. Now we're gonna start engine number 1. Go 1 AB and then start engine number 1. We want to know 10%, it's coming. And then fuel on feather. And out to. Right, the engine is running, 3.7. Both engines are running, as you can see. Now we're ready to go. Okay, then TO 3.7 and P is 70.1. Bit 8 engine temperature is normal. And HA is 68.0%, that's normal. And L is 46, it should be. Then oil pressure is in green bray and is good. Engine temperature is good. Temperatures in the green side, oil temperature in the green side, fuel temperature is good. And the fuel pressure is there. Low pitch is set, and then we are good. Okay. Then we just beacon light, as I said, is on. We can turn on strobe lights because we're already there. Landing lights can be also turned on. TXC takeoff light is on, and then we can turn on the prop heaters. Blah blah blah. I don't know why the crew oxygen was off. TRU is set, and the rest looks okay. We're gonna make a quick short break. Check this is checked. This is checked. Flight controls on auto, and this is as well checked. Spoilers, landing gear is down. And then we're gonna do the door check one more time. So test, okay, checked. Cabin cargo doors closed. For all the doors are closed. Fuel pumps running. Engine one valve is open. Fuel pressure is off. Ignition rate, X feed is off, and fuel pumps are on. And we're gonna do cabin call for takeoff. Dome brightness, we just can turn it off, and the cabin lights is also off at the moment. Alright, cabin lights are off. Light is off. Cabin lights off. Yeah, dome right is off. Cabin lights off. And call and wiper is good. TRU is on. Battery is on. Looking good, main. PDC is eliminated. DC generated default light is off. The rest looks okay. Starters can go back to off. Ignition can go off. Sorry, didn't forget it. And then it's good here. Ready, and we just turn it off. Okay, prop breaker is off, and then the rest looks okay. And picking off is on, good. Hydraulic pressure is there. BDC is there, set. Prop heaters are on. Okay, looking good. Smoke test we already did. Oxygen is supply. Avionics, so exhausting full light is off. Rig fence is on. Temperature is regulated on auto. Impact flow is set. And engine 1 and 2 bleed full light off. Okay, our panel is set. Set doors are closed, and then we can do here the before taxi checklist. FMS recall. No problem. FMS recall. Cockpit picture trimming is closed. Condition lab 1 and 2 is on auto. Yeah. Anti-icing is off. TRU is set on. Anti-skid test. Well, skid. Okay, anti-skid is test. Flaps 15. And no steering is on. No steering is on. Road taxi check is complete. Normal procedures. Taxi checklist. Alright, taxi checklist. Taxi and takeoff light is on. Taxi checklist tickets later on. Taxi checklist and brakes are checked. Brakes are checked. You have pressure is there. The brakes are checked. And FMA set is checked. TO config test is checked. Takeoff config is normal. And taxi checklist complete. Okay. There comes normal checklist. Before takeoff checklist. Taxi briefing, takeoff briefing is complete, performed. Gas lock is gas lock is off. Flight controls, yeah, we need to check. Full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down. Full up, full down, full up, full down. And we check here, yeah, I can check. And in this plane you also check here the flight controls. Full up, full down, full left, full right, full up, full down, neutral rudder, full left, full right, and neutral. Alright, works. And full up, full left, full right, rudder, full left, full right. Okay. Flight controls are checked. XPDR TCOS, this is something that we have to check one more time. Yeah, of course, getting all ident. TCOS is on. above VX radar. Yeah. Okay. Right, and then we're gonna turn on the VX radar. Navigation. VX radar goes on, and then fly XPDR TCAS is checked. Booster function is not required. Airflow is normal. Airflow is normal. Airflow is normal. Cabin crew is advised. Engine 1 and 2 bleed is set on. And external light is on. External light is on, and lateral FT barrow is centered. Oh yeah, why the flight direction? Oh yeah, because we had nav and VNav. Right, okay, nav, VNav should go on. Do we have performance? Alright, takeoff priority was confirmed. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Center it. Lateral bar is flight director bar is center it. Okay. Lateral FT bar is center it. Rudder card, rudder trim is center it. Okay. For takeoff, checklist complete. Before takeoff checklist complete, and then we are ready to go. Okay. Heading. We go to flight level 190. Sorry guys, I know we are completely delayed here, but we are taking off every second here. This. Flight level 190 is set. Flight level 190 and heading is 044 is center it, and now we get flight ratio 1 and 2 is set. And then we are good here. I'm gonna check one more time. Progress. Okay, we are good. Alright, so right we go, and 122.8 is set. Once again, I'm gonna check all the system. Okay, hydraulic Druck is da, hydraulic pressure is da, TRU is set. Engines, 37 and notch 22. Doing the system once again. Get our packs. Packs are running. Packs are running and now ready for takeoff almost. Pack crew, okay. Packs are running and all the doors are closed. As I said. Alright, and then system. Have enough power and the rest is okay. And then we are good, ready to take off, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? I am. Alright, then we are moving the throttle full forward to 50% first. Parking brakes released. We center a little bit. Okay, 50%. 50%. Stable. Hit the notch button. Notch, and then we're gonna leave it go. Take off time. Airspeed live, frost is set. Knots. B1 and rotate. Press of time, gear up. Climb. Then we are going for flaps up, sorry. Flaps up, of course. And autopilot 1. Out, here we go. Wir sind 002 gestartet, so we was taking off at 0032 Zulu time. Yeah, we was actually was 11 minutes delayed with our takeoff. This is not terrible. After landing checklist. I mean after takeoff checklist, sorry. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flap 0. Flap 0. Power management is on climbing. Climbing check, and climbing is. Engine bleed is set on. Engine bleed is on. Engine bleed is on. And taxi, takeoff light can be go off, yeah, of course. Takeoff and strobes can go off. Lights on. Strobe lights off. Okay, and taxi takeoff lights off, and altimeter is passing 8,400, and after 9,000 feet we're gonna turn on standard. Right, 9,000. Now we're gonna hit here barrow standard. Right, bender, Cabrera crushed at standard, and standard, and that means passing flight level 093 meters 300. Coming right back. I get myself something to drink. I forgot to turn on the FS realistic in order to have the G-force power. FS realistic connected. Here shows us a little bit. Right. In passing 10,000, landing lights down. Right, and beacon light is on. Beacon light is on, navigation light is on, logo light is on, beacon light is on. But strobe lights, those taxi lights, and landing lights down. Okay. Make cabin call. Right, I gotta turn one more time for a short time the anti-ice off. Because in that area we doesn't have any ice.
Abenteuer ruft. Mit dem größten Mini aller Zeiten erreichen Sie jedes Ziel. Sichern Sie sich bis Ende des Jahres 3% Preisvorteil auf alle neuen Mini Countryman All-4 Modelle. Jetzt auf mini.ch oder bei Ihrem Mini-Partner.
Jeden Tag ein neues Festtagsangebot zum Sparen bei Coop. Heute 20% Rabatt auf alle Wein.
Yeah, sorry.
Bei Coop, für mich und dich.
guys, sorry, I was a little bit yeah, chatting with my friends here, so we actually left off out in flight number 12 and 5 to check here LNAV all here is so out of empty
Tu deinen Ohren was Gutes mit Spotify Premium. Streame Millionen von Songs in hervorragender Audioqualität. Jetzt 3 Monate gratis testen. Jederzeit kündbar. Tippe aufs Banner, um mehr zu erfahren.
guy.
Finland.
Nee, ik ben... Hè? Wat man?
In Finland.
Nee, Finland. Nee, ik ben immer noch vliegen in Mito. Ik had even gewoon zien. Ja,
Ja, ja. Mooi van Burundi.
ja, dat heeft Spaß gemacht. Ik ben auto doen, ja.
Dat is goed. God damn, you shot this. Fuck me. Oh, drinking.
Ja.
Damn. How you can I read it to that. Yeah. The fuck? Come on. What's up? Where?
Kijk, dat is
Dick in the butt? That's a dick in the butt. Yeah, look this in the butt. Little puppy. Damn it. God. What the fuck? He's tracking? What you watch there? This is me trying. Little dick. That's a deal.
We hebben gezien het schutdek.
Was?
Als je niet de vloegzeugkabine gesehen, oder? Stell dich gut vor, weißt du, wie der Bösewicht von James Bond, der riesige Breite, der Goldfinger, du weißt, der große Breite. Stell dir vor, du wärst der nächste Schauspieler, du guckst so da, ich will so da gerne spielen, nachher sagst du, ja, Mist, was, ich so lachen, ich war so, dann wir genau in der Kabine so dreht dich einfach so, ich kann die Musik dann so riesen Breite nicht, weißt du?
Ja. Goldfinger.
Das ist so die Bosse sind breite Flügel. Schön ist der wenigstens nichts zu sehen. Kamerabock ist da hier. Das sag ich zum letzten Mal, wenn wir reden, du kriegst, ich will Gold, ich will alles Gold.
United.
Right, guys.
Yeah.
I think we can briefing our taxi briefing. I should that done earlier, and I have to find out the minimums and check the weather. Let's set the transitional view. Okay, let's go to here. Then we are going to performance in it. Our approach transitional view will be let's check. weather right now, the minimums are 200. The minimums we're gonna do later. First of all, like on the weather, variable. The wind is variable between 1 knots, and yeah, we said we're landing on runway 10. Yeah. Send checklist. MF's recall. Recall. Recall is good. Landing elevation is checked and set. FMS LNAV performance set. Decision height is set to 20 to 23. Arrival briefing is confirmed. I should turn on the safety reason, the anti-eyes. We have to limit some turn lengths. Also, Ted House landing lights up. Having call. Yeah, we're getting too strong turbulence right now. Going to too severe turbulence, but I see there's some kind of landing mosquito clouds. Have some, I guess, different subsidies. Cabin crew prepare everything for landing. Alright, we go continue down. sign is on, landing lights is on, altimeter is set, and cabin is ready. And, for landing checklist, cabin crew is advised, landing gear is down to green, and flaps are set, power management goes to takeoff. And TLU speed checked, TLU quiet, and external lights is on. Landing check is complete. Okay. Mission approach altitude will be 5,000. Right. Right. Then we are 4 miles. Alright, go. Speed check. Flaps. Dirty. And 1,000. Speed check. I don't see the runway yet. Oh, there's the runway. I get the runway. Autopilot off. Rest goes manually.
500.
Checked. Yeah, the visibility is much more lower. The weather radar was not quite good.
Approaching minimum.
Continue.
Minimum. Minimum. One hundred. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna take the next one. Welcome to Taipei, Taiwan. Local time is, it should be 9:23, 9:13, 9:47 in the morning. Right. Flaps up. No standing can go on. landing lights down. Strobes can be go down. The list is good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I see we have to do a 180 turn because we was located let's check here oh no, let me go a little bit forward. Okay. There's a decay. Now we was correct, sorry. And ground speed. Yeah, that is good. And flaps are up. And then we can do landing, do the after landing checklist. After landing checklist, radar needs to be go standby. Radar is standby. Flight controls are locked. Flaps is 0. Flap is 0. Oh, should stay on the taxi line, my friend. And yeah, trim is set, reset. Trim is reset, and landing strobe light is off. Right, strobes are off. Okay, beacon light is on, navigation light on, strobes off. Local lights on, beacon lights on, text lights on, and landing lights off. Okay, strobes are off. Landing and strobe light is off, and anti-skid is off. Is off. I mean, anti-icing is off. Sorry guys, I have to do a 180 turn. I see we are completely wrong here, so do I correct? And prop heaters can be go off. That's normal. Prop heating goes off, and TRU can be go off. Okay. Is off. After landing checklist complete. Okay. Okay, next to the left, and then whiskey. Okay. You are park 23. Okay, GSX.
chosen position is too small for your aircraft.
It's not too small. Fuck off. General lights. Alright, we go on the right side here. It should be somewhere there. Are they waiting here? Oh, sorry. Then taxi lights off. Right. Parking brake is set. Parking brake is set, and then we just gonna do here engine number 1. Feather. It's normal, blah blah blah. Alright, that's it. We are here, and we just can turn off the windshield. Let's check here. Navigation light can go off. Beacon light can go off. Logo lights, wing lights can go off. All the lights are down. External lights are down. Emergency light can disarm and fasten seatbelt sign off. Then we're gonna check if we have some. Let's see. We can do first a parking checklist. Right, parking checklist. Parking checklist. Parking brakes is engaged. Parking brake is set. taxi and takeoff lights are off. Condition level 2 is on fitter. That's checked. Beacon light is off. Checked. Transponder needs to go to standby. In order to do that, we are going to transponder goes to standby. Transponder 1 is on standby, and transponder is on standby. Tidal prop goes on. Aircraft tail prop, we can check over main door. Cargo door can go be open, and ground service means service door. Do we need service door? The chocks we can set. Cargo door is open, main door is open, tail prop, service door, chocks are set, ground power can be go on, and we are good right now. And tail prop is set. Seatbelt sign is check. Seatbelt sign is off. Okay. And that means off parking checklist complete. Okay. Right. Alright, then we just can let the passengers go out.
You are currently parked at the wrong parking position.
Yeah, I know.
Boarding requested.
Right, deboarding. That wasn't really good for her. Yeah, we should parking actually there, but no. Alright, okay, DC power is set, so we can just go to turn on the external power, and then we just can
Passengers
feeder
deboarding
off
starting.
and okay, go off. Alright, I'm coming right back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's see how was our landing rate. Our landing rate was actually flight check. So our landing rate was minus 57. That was a good landing actually. 109. Perfect. That was butter, I guess.
Do you
Welcome
want to
to
deboard crew?
no, both, both, yeah.
Crew deboarding starting. Your crew has deboarded.
Okay. Yeah, and that gives us a very good landing rate. I coming right back. I gonna text them over to my friend. And I'm gonna check this cockpit safety check and alright, parking brake is thrust levers idle, nose gearing is locked, condition lever is idle, flaps are 0 and parking brake is set. And the idle gate is pulled off. That means cockpit safety check is complete, and then we are completely done here. And yeah, we just can leave the aircraft, and we also put the payload here. Alright, 88 passenger count 0, forward cargo is 0, full weight is 0, post weight is, yeah, and close. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, payload 0, and 5. And yeah, we made it. Welcome to Taipei. We just can go out, take our stuff with us. And yeah, passengers take their stuff. 14 Alpha. And then we go out. Yeah, for doing this, to have this beautiful show, we're going to turn on the drone speed. Sorry, to here 7. And we was here. Oops. And then we're gonna reduce here the drone speed to, let's see, 2. And yeah, the camera, I would say 70. Right. Passenger goes out. And we can say bye-bye. And then when they go out, they have to move all the way to the stairs down. Because this is a smaller regional aircraft, they don't have, they don't using gate to enter, or stairs. They don't using stairs or gate. I mean external stairs or gate. They only have their own door gate, their stairs. So you're gonna walk outstairs like this, and then you are say goodbye to the thing. It's a regional aircraft, absolutely beautiful. and normally they were coming a bus, but I forgot to reset the GSX, so that's why you don't see the bus, but the passenger's already out, the crew member. And pilot would walk around and check, okay, is everything for the next flight ready? Is there no any damages? No. And yeah, welcome to Taipei. This is a very nice airport for a default one. And I coming right back, and in the meantime, yeah, before I get out, I say give you the more flight information for tomorrow, but in the meantime I got myself a coffee and I'm right back. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. The ATR is so fun to fly, I swear, guys. It is so beautiful, elegant, small regional aircraft for regional short flights. This is such a beautiful, beloved aircraft. Uh, I really love it much, so much. This aircraft is really nice. Now we can check the propeller rate, because this aircraft have a realistic damaging. You know, after I hear that when you fly with this aircraft after a while, the propeller gets some damages with the while, just like when when you're driving with the car, for one example, 2 years, and you never check your car up. The car goes with the while, yeah, a little bit destroyed, and it's the same thing with this aircraft. This is the only aircraft who actually simulates that. You know, other aircraft, they don't simulate it, but it's not really necessary in order to fly. But this aircraft simulates damages with the time. You know, so you always have to make check. Okay, is the propeller rate in a correct position? Is there no any damages on the propeller blades? You know, so captains always do that before they do flight. Also, so after flight, they make checks. Okay, if if everything works. Yeah, so everything looks good so far, and that was a beautiful, absolutely beautiful, yeah, flight. Yeah. And they would also check the gear. You know, if the gear have some damages, but no. Alright, that was it for that flight. And I coming right back. I have to say that we are seeing us tomorrow. I don't know if I have time because we will see maybe in the evening, around or afternoon, maybe when I when I wake up tomorrow. Tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna fly. We do a realistic. We're gonna do a real flight number call, and that flight will be. I try to be advancing, but I'm still have some small issues with the ATR. You know, some function sometimes don't work. So yeah, it has a little. I think it has some small bugs. I don't know, but I will do one more. Two flights offline and one flight I will try to go on VATSIM. We're gonna fly online with ATC controller tomorrow, and yeah, we'll try. We'll see how it goes, and yeah. In the meantime, I will tell you and the next flight are. But let me just call my friend here, my beloved Twitch streamer 757 Spy, because I want to let him know how was the landing rate, because he is actually wondering always.
And just mash up the wasabi in the small little soy sauce dish. So just mix it all really good. Dunk her sushi into the wasabi sauce, and then remember in Chunky Like Harry Potter when they were all eating those candies. That's where that song was from. Remember in Harry Potter when they were all eating those candies and they would make sounds like elephants and stuff, and the steam went shooting straight out of Harry's ears? That's what it was like when Katie would have her first piece of sushi with the super hot wasabi. It was hilarious. It absolutely was hilarious. Okay, we're gonna hit that transition just fine. Andre is landed in Taipei in the ATR. And now you were mentioning you've got the ATR working really good. That's definitely need to get that going at some point.
Thank you.
Okay, we gotta be below 9,000 there. Speed brakes back. Auto brakes back, set some leeway. Information Bravo now for midway. Bravo. Altimeter is still 3003.
Alright, guys. Coming right back.
Actually, I think this is not. This is not midway. That's a PMDG data link. That's not midway. They don't have one up.
Alright, guys. Give me some seconds. I just chat chatting with my friend here before I go out. My friend is very happy that I was landing with the ATR. He's a real pilot, my friend, and he has a private pilot license, and he also fly the same aircraft that I do. And he said, "Yeah, you did a great job flying the ATR." And but the problem is on his simulator, the ATR doesn't work. He had some kind of problem. That is very sad because the ATR is so a beautiful aircraft to fly. Maybe he's something don't load it right in or something. I don't know, some bad files. But the ATR is a beautiful aircraft. Absolutely. You know, in Chinese using a lot of type ATRs. I checked that because I have good information for you guys, and uh, yeah. What I want to tell you is I checked a real flights. With real flights, I mean airlines who using that aircraft that I'm flying right now. That I mean is real flights because it doesn't have to do because of about the realistic stuff. Some flight simulator is realistic, but the aircraft pretends how good they're creating the aircraft in the simulator. It pretends how realistic it is, and this aircraft is a very it cost, and this is a professional realistic aircraft. You know, it's one to one like the realistic one. But the thing is about this aircraft is it has some bugs. But anyway, what I want to tell you is real life flights. I found that Chinese people using the ATR. That's why I'm using today the Mandarin Air, Mandarin Air airline. They flying around a lot around in Taipei and more eastern side of the on China. They're flying around the east coast from Fuzhou to around this area that you see on the map. They're flying small regional flights from Taipei to Guangzhou airport. Guangzhou or to this airport. I don't know kind of at airport, but they're flying around a lot around between Taiwan and Chinese. Some smaller routes, some regional routes. They're using. The ATR is perfect for short regional flights. That's why the ATR is created for short regional flights, and Chinese using a lot of ATR, and that's why I decided tomorrow to do. You've got to continue flying on Chinese. It's in between Taiwan. We're gonna do today a full vaccine day with real life flight numbers from Mandarin. We're gonna fly real life route flights from the Chinese airline from the Mandarin. So we're gonna using real life flight numbers, and we're gonna fly around where the ATR goes around. Around between Taiwan and Chinese because I found flight routers for the ATR. They say ATR flies around ATR with Mandarin aircraft. Because Mandarin aircraft they're using a lot of ATRs. You know, this China airline using a lot of ATR aircraft. So they're flying always around between Taiwan and Chinese. So that's why I decided to do tomorrow real life flight routes with the real life call sign, and then we're gonna fly from Taipei around China. More further information, guys. I leave it to you tomorrow, soon enough. In the as usual in the stream information, I will let you know which flights are we gonna start tomorrow first. But you can prepare yourself that we are flying tomorrow around Taiwan and eastern of China, and then in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, stay healthy, stay strong, and I'm gonna see you in the friendly sim sky tomorrow. In the meantime, I wish you a wonderful good night, or good morning, or late good afternoon, and see you next time. Cheers.